my name is Abigail Noah. Today I will be talking about the unsustainable effects that exist in car-centric design, architecture, and infrastructure. So firstly, I'd like to establish what exactly is car-centric design. And car-centric design is an urban and transportation planning philosophy that places the movement, access, and storage of private vehicles above all other concerns. It is a planning and infrastructure approach that prioritizes the private automobile. So in short, a car-centric area is a place where you must drive to function, where everything is organized around the convenience of the vehicle and not the needs of the human being. And I'm sure you can see why this may be a contradictory thing. This way of designing and planning is unsustainable for a number of reasons. Firstly, it brings about vast environmental harm through contributing to light and thermal pollution through street lamps and other outdoor lighting. It increases greenhouse gas emissions by burning gasoline and diesel, which release CO2, the primary greenhouse gas, and in turn contribute to global warming. It relies heavily on non-renewable fossil fuels and causes urban island heat effects, as these large paved areas like roads and parking lots absorb and radiate heat, which raises the city temperatures that they reside in. Polluted rainwater from these surfaces then run off into delicate ecosystems and cause damage due to toxic runoff. A second prominent consequence resides in the realm of community and social impacts. Naturally, car-centric design leads to urban sprawl through its encouragement of low-density developments. It also leads to sedentary lifestyles by creating infrastructure that is less walkable and therefore leads to lessened physical activity and well-being within residents that reside in these areas. This also creates isolation by reducing human interaction and separating communities through making essential services inaccessible to those without a vehicle, which are most often low-income residents. Pollution from this design damages human health by causing respiratory issues, cardiovascular diseases, neurological disorders, cancers, and more. Lastly, it causes massive economic waste by separating housing from commerce. Car-centric design kills many small business practices. It's also highly resource intensive and requires massive public investment, only leading to inefficient land use that could be used instead for housing or green spaces. And all of these points lead to a question asking, how can we redesign car-centric infrastructure to be more thoughtful of the people? I believe that this can be achieved by prioritizing active transportation. So that means mandating that all street design must accommodate and ensure the safety of its users, which includes pedestrians, cyclists, transit riders, and drivers. You could also install protected biking and walking networks through using curbs or planters as buffers to shield cyclists from moving vehicles and widening sidewalks to accommodate foot traffic, street furniture, and social interaction. Switching single-use zoning for mixed use would allow people to live, work, shop, and socialize in the same neighborhood. And then encouraging density and infill, so developing within existing urban areas rather than promoting continuous low-density sprawl at the city's edge. At the end of the day, car-centric design is something that is very prominent in America and prominent in the way that it fits the needs of our lifestyles in the modern day, but there are ways that we can think to reimagine this design to be more sustainable for everyone.